Anyway, hello, good evening, hope you're all doing well. Let's take a look at this. This is it. This is when you load it, this is all you get. You get a question mark and 0 out of 7, so I'm going to click on that. Okay, we have to divide it into 2. Okay, there's a good start. Divide it into 2. Okay, now can I do you again? I want to undo you to test things. Okay, no I can't. Well, that's exciting. Divide it into 2 equal shapes, is that right? Or is it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? So we need 4. So I could do that, which will be 2 L shapes, but not the same, because one would be the other way round. So yes, let's do that. It didn't mind that. All I have to do is divide it into halves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Okay, so right click to do that. So can I right click on this one then? And good. Okay. Okay. It's got the same dings as understand, doesn't it? 49 49 levels. Now is that 7 lots of 7 or who knows? Okay, so it's going to be this tetromino. I mean, they all say 2. So is that the clue? 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 5 each. I want it. No. So you're going to have to come out there. You're going to have to come out there. Oh, it's 2 W pieces. Okay. I'm writing that down. Marky V, the chronologist in terms of raid phrases. Okay. I feel like it should be quite simple. There we go. So that's 1 level area. So I'm assuming, so it's 243 puzzles, 7 cubed. I'm assuming that was a level area. So that one, all we had to do was divide it into 2 shapes that were the same. Let's have a look at this one. There were no symbols. We're given this guy, 3. Okay, so we need to divide it into 3 equally shaped things. Because I assume if I were to do that, doesn't like it. So it's 3 L's. Can we do 3 L's? Will that work? Because one would have to do that, and then you're breaking up here, aren't you? So it's not, unless, nope, doesn't work. So it's not an L shape. Oh, it's squares. I knew that. It's just squares. Let's just turn the dinging volume up a little bit so you can hear the dings. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you reflect or reflect them based on the L shapes that we had last time. So what have we got here? Another 4 in each one. I'm going to suggest that that's wrong. Based on this. Oh, it is the this tetromino. No. I want it to be that. But it doesn't work. Doesn't it work? Let's turn the binging up in my ears as well. L's. What the L? Let's try an L shape. Let's not try an L shape. Because how would that... yeah, okay, it is an L shape. There you go. Again, 4 per Ujima flip. Those have to be together, so it's almost certainly that. Yeah, it is. It looks like it is always 7 in each one. 5 now. 5 in a thingy. It's not the plus shape. Is it that shape? Hey, Catnip. Yeah, Catnip has sent me a picture of the jigsaw that she's currently doing, and it's great. It made me laugh, so that's. I hope it's going well. I think it's got to be that shape. There we go. And again, 5, and this time it's nice and simple. There we go. Hooray! Now, we have 2 question marks here. Does that mean we're going to obey 2 rules, but there's only 5 puzzles? 2, 2. Okay. But I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to... Okay. So there's 1 and a double, 1 and a double. If I do that and that, does it like it? It likes that. If I do that and that and that, it likes that. So it's always 1 and a double, 1 and a double by the looks of it. So 1, 2, 3. No, there's 10 here. So what does 2, 2 mean? Oh, well, it was in 4 regions, wasn't it? It was in 4 regions, so can I just split this into 4? So it doesn't like that. Oh, good choice. Okay. So it's 4 regions, 2 of which have to have one particular size, 2 of which have to have another, and those 2 are different sizes. So we've got 2 of 2 and 2 of 3. So here we got 5, 10. So it's probably a 2 and a 3 each time. And I bet... I do bet that the 3s also have to be the same shape. Good evening, Suzala. Good evening. Are you prepared to have your brain completely scrambled? Hope you are, because I'm having it scrambled. I think... And if I were to make that the 2... And then if I make those the 3, yes, it doesn't like that. There's a 3 and a 3, but they're not the same shape. So you have to have... It is exactly that. 2 sets of 2 shapes is the best way of describing it. I'm glad you're here, Meredith, for ease of explaining. It's just so true, Catnip, so true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I got to say that they're all 3... There we go. So it's the shapes can be the same size. They have to be different shapes. So it's 2 sets of 2 different shapes. That's the 2, 2. They're both 3s, but of course one's an L shape. One is just a straight stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. So it's a 3 and a 4 maybe. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. I got very lucky there. Well, there we go. There's 11 levels here. Do we have to solve all 11 to get to the next one? That's very worrying. We could get into some horrible dead ends, couldn't we? 2, and we've got some shapes. I'm going to do that. Okay, 1 square in each shape. Fine. I think we can cope with that. Yeah, I think it's just 1 square. Oh, it's going to get harder. It's absolutely going to get harder. How did you make it, Scottish Meredith? 2 L's there. Now. The squares have to be in the same point in the... so if I do it that way. They have to be in the same point of the same shape. It's when you need the dough, you just speak in the accent. Right, got it. So the squares have to be in the same part of the shape. And if there's... Okay. Interesting. So this is slightly challenging my assumptions. Nope. Interesting. Let's do it the other way around. Okay, I'm just confused by this one now, because why didn't that work? Is it because there's no... because in the other side of the shape, it doesn't match. Okay, that's why. Okay, so that's 6. Well, it's just a straight down the middle, isn't it? But I bet there's a more complicated solution. I bet if I wanted to do... Oh, no. No, I don't think there is. Just go straight down the middle. And that straight down the middle there. By straight down the middle, I of course not mean straight down the middle. Ah, wrong. Why is that not right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That one's the same, but this one isn't. But hang on, it's gone from 2 to 2, 2. So it's 2. Okay, yeah, I see. It's done a thing up here, hasn't it? Okay. Okay. So how many? We got 12. Okay. So this one's a bit hemmed in. I do, Catnip, I do absolutely hate it. This one's a bit hemmed in. If I do that, that's bad. So I think we've got a 2. Yeah, a 3 would help if I did that. Oh. It'd be 2 and a 4, wouldn't it, of course? This is quite hemmed in. Well, if I make that, no, you're scuppered if I do that. Let's make you 3 and long. Let's make you 3 and that. Ooh. Butter! Irish butter! No. Don't do the accents, Dan. Don't do it. Hollow has got it. Now, this is the great thing about this game, in terms of you can screenshot it, and then print it off, and then solve it. Then, by the time you solved it, I will have inevitably solved it as well. What if I made that a 4? Ah, there we go. Was that your solution? Because there might be multiple solutions. Yes, you can do it in your head as well if you're intelligent enough. Certain people are not. There we go. There we go. So it's 2 and 2 again. So if I do that, then that scuppers me immediately. So let's not do that. If I make it... Yes, it's fine. There you go. 2 long ones and 2 L's. There's 11 levels in this. Okay. You can't just do vertical lines because that's going to be in a different place. This is a 2 and a 4, I want to think. Yes, it is a 2 and a 4. There's your L's, with that in the sort of the middle bit, one away from these. I'm very appreciative of the fact that these are quite small. We're down to just 2 now. So there's 20 cells, 10 in each. This has immediately got more tricky just because they're 10. Because you and you... This is where I need to... Oh, it does, thank you. Thank you. So what am I doing? Dan plays... Insights, thank you. So if... Oh, it really needs a marker function, this game. So if I do that... Yes, I know that's going to be wrong. But that's that. Those 2 are just going to get cut off. So if I... Is it that? Yes, that is that, isn't it? There we go! The staircase. And there we have it. Please open up more than one option next time. Please, 17 levels? So it can't be... It must be 49 of these squares, surely. Because otherwise... Because we've almost done 49 puzzles. How many have we done? 7 and 7 is 14. 19. We've done 30 puzzles already, so it can't be that. Okay. Okay, what is going on there? We've not got a number at the top. We've just got 2 lines. Interesting. Interesting. Ah, they're never more than 2 wide. If I do this, you've got a block of 4x4. 2x2, which you don't want. It's too wide, so it's a path. You can trace it out. It's linear. Okay, good evening, Puzzle Cheater. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So let's do that. Does it have to be... It can be anywhere in the thingy. Doesn't have to be the same size. Just as long as you divide it into two lines, two linear things. Good, I'm glad to hear it, Puzzle Cheater. So so if I push you there and push you there, the way I... There we go, so that's there and that's there. Doesn't matter if it's there or there. Still a line either way. Now, what does that mean? Oh, I was getting used to that. Doesn't like it. Okay. So it's got, if you take this as that central hub, it's got three things that go towards it. 1, 2, and 3. So it's got to have one T-junction, basically. But you've got 1, 2, 3. It's sort of... I think it is that shape. Is it topologically? Topologically, that's the word I'm after. So that should do it. 1, 2, 3 things going to here, and then there's your line. 1. Oh, okay. 1. So there has to be a line there, and then it doesn't matter where the other one is, as long as I'm the other side of that. The other one could be there and there. Doesn't matter. But as long as... There we go. So that, I mean, I want that to be like that, because that does work for this shape, but this is very wrong if I do that. So... Ah, okay. Why didn't that work? There we go. So there's your 1, 2, 3 going in towards here, and there's your line. Okay. I don't know how Automod is... I'm sure Automod is giggling away as well. Okay, what do I do here? Yeah, probably. Because we always overrule it. Okay. Okay. So that has changed things, and I don't quite... I Frattery by. That's changed things now. How do you describe that? It has branches, but I don't... Because you've got decision points here where there's a three-way. So it's got to have three ways. It's got to have at least one three-way. Because that's a three-way. So there we go. Okay. Oh, no, we need a four-way. That's what it is. Oh, or just contains a T. Sort of, yes, maybe, yeah. I think my way might need, it just needs to contain a four. Oh, I can't help but use the phrase three-way and four-way. There's at least one cell with three orthogonal neighbours. Could be, and that one needs at least 4. So, because okay. So it has to be either this one that has 4 or this one that has 4. If it's this one, then that cuts off this immediately. So it has to be this one. So I assume it's this. No. That does not obey the rule. That's the line. Fine. What? Why? Is it that it must go? Yeah, you see? Yeah, see? Is it must extend in all 4 directions from here? Because this one, it extends in... It goes down and to the right. This one, that one just goes down to the right, though. Endpoints. Okay, yes. And I'm going to take it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There are 4 cells that have a 3-sided boundary. That's sort of one way of looking at it. This needs 2, so it's here and here. Here's your 3-sided boundary. Everything else is 2. So yeah, dead ends. That's got 4 dead ends. There. And this 3, that's got 1, 2, 3. That does work, doesn't it? It needs to have a dead end will only have one way into it, of course. And no 2x2 regions, of course. There's nothing with a 0 cell boundary. Okay. So we've got 2. That'll work. Because there's your... See, that'll work. there's your line, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's dead ends. Ooh. But there's a 2. There was no number above the previous one. There's a 2 above here. Okay. So, the 2, in this instance, refers to these 2 shapes. This one and this one. Then it's disregarding this shape, which is now in the middle. Oh, no notes so far. The only note I've written down is, can I do you again? We'll do a rule summary later. So there's that. And now I need to put the rest into 2 equal shapes, which will be... Maybe I'll just replay last week's stream, yeah, and then, yeah. 1, 2, 3, so there's your... So that would be there. Maybe this isn't right, because I can... okay, I can... Ooh, no. I can extend it 1 further, so I've got that. And now I'm after 2 5 shapes that are the same, but I don't think... In fact, I definitely can't make it, because that has to go there, and there isn't that else, so that isn't right. So let's do that. So that's got 3 dead ends. Now I just need to divide these 6 into 2, and I'm sure it's doable. I'm sure I'm just being a muppet. Ah, no. I was going to go for that full shape. Woo! That's what happens when the coaster sticks to the bottom of your mug. I hate it when that happens. Hate it when that happens. And no catnip. I was about to respond to you before I had a scare, and it entirely is correct. I've never forgotten a mechanic. So I mean, it's got to be that, which is functionally the same as what I had just before. So 1, 2, so those 3 will always have to be the same. in the same region. Let's put you there. No, I need two. I need two regions that are the same size and shape. I haven't forgotten that. I just can't do it. This number. That's the first mechanic. So if I can't have 4 in a row, so it must be 3 in a row. And then if I do that and then that, then I'm left with that. Oh, I mean, how on earth can you describe things to me as well? I know how you can describe things to me. You can say which cells go together. So if it's cell 1, 2, 3, 4 in this instance, all the way up to 16, go for this one. Because I'm just being a muppet. It isn't that. No, not in this one. There can be 3. The 2 is referencing the 2 shapes that must be the same. So there's a pair. This one is extra, and so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Okay. So it is. That doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, and 8. Sorry. Oh yeah, that'll work. Then all I do is that. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, 3. 3. So I need to leave a divisible number by 3 here. That isn't divisible by 3, is it? But I know it is. 15 is. That's 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's not right. But if I move it over here, it might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be L shapes if I do that. Reflections do count. You can have the same shape but reflected and it'll count it. No. I think the only way of doing this is that, isn't it? To have it with 3 branches. No, I just can't quite get... I can make that and that the same, but then I can't get the 3rd extra shape. I want it to be L's, but L's is bad. Ah, bad archer. Pokenuts might have it. Just trying to think. Oh, it could be. Okay, that's a valid shape. It's going to be that. Okay. So I need 5s now. Thank you for the follow, Life of Stevo. How you doing, my friend? There we go. Let's do that. Let's bung you in the middle. And now that feels like that'll work, except it won't. I think this 5 isn't really going to work, is it? So you want the 3 shapes to be as short as possible. So if I do that, that should work because you've got this branch, and this branch, and that is 8. That gives 12 left over. So now I've just got 3 4s, and that will work. That'll work. A 4. So I need something with 4 branches. And then I'm going to have 3 shapes left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That works. Aside from the fact that the shapes don't work. So it'll have to be 5 or 8 again. Yeah, I have a feeling, Marky V, that might happen again. It's not intentional. I just hope it doesn't happen too much. Well, let's... Can't be 17 because we would end up with too big an area in the middle of the 4. 14 though. Yeah. Yeah. Haha. Okay, if I... do... Can I delete... okay, I think... So if I was putting in... Yeah, so these have got to have an extra one. So if I put in... If I make this an L... No. It's 12. So I think this is going to be 8. It's the last one of this level. Okay, that can happen. And that can happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume that if I were to do this, it would be wrong. But let's try it. Cool. Yes, that is wrong. Like that. 10. Devices and 10 and 13. That one's 13. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. This time do that. Because that's 8, and that obeys the 3 dead ends. And then there need to be 4, so it's not going to work, but it's not bad, is it? I mean, it's not good either, but... So when I had the 3 1x3s, it was something like that. Give me a bit more direction there, Pokenuts. Oh, it's close. It's close to that, isn't it? Okay, hang on. What if it is L there, and R? No. The other L then doesn't fit. Because I've only got 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, Jerso watches, Dan plays Insight. So 1, 6, 11. 1, 6, 11. 3, 4, 5. 18, 19, 20. Yeah. But we've got 2x2 regions here. Now move this one up 1. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, that's tricky. Very nice. 1 dead end, 2 dead ends, 3 dead ends, 4 dead ends. It's called Insight, and basically it's work out the rules. Hooray! We now have a choice. Finally, work out the rules and then apply them to the things. Okay, so we've done 5 of the 49 levels. Let's do the 6th one. Okay. Okay, so we have to make a square. We have to isolate off a square in the center that isn't touching any of the borders. That looks like what we've got to do. We can touch diagonally. We have. It was called understand. It has to go here. There's 2 places it could go. It could also go here. Now, why can't it go there? Huh? Why there and not there? Because I've isolated off this area. So it has to keep everything in one area. So this one could have gone here, would have isolated this area. Could have gone here, would have isolated this area. Everything has to be kept as, yeah, everything else has to be contiguous. Oh no, okay, so we need 2 squares. Not touching, because I'm pretty sure that you just won't like it. Yeah, fine. 2 non-touching squares, and then 1 other region. Oh, so that's what the 1 is for. So many flipping rules. I really should be making a note. Guess what I'm not doing? 2 squares, 1 contiguous region. So there we go. 3 squares, but keep everything contiguous. 1, 2, 3. 2 regions and a square. And now, no, and they have to be the same. Oh, okay. 2 regions have to be the same, and there's a square. Okay. Okay. So 17 squares there. I'm going to be taking 1 away, so 16. So I need 2 regions of 8. So like that. But then I want to do that, but it doesn't allow it. Because I can only put it here, here, or here. It can't go there. Because then the regions aren't going to be the same. So what if it was there? Yes, it's there. Because then it's rotated around. No touchy touchy. It's just rotated around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 2 regions of 6. And one of them's going to have something like that. No. But if I do that there. Yeah, and then that works. Not as far as I'm aware, Arch. Plus, 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 square. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, so it's 16, so again I'm going to get rid of 1 square, and then it's 3 regions of 5, and if I get, I wanted to get rid of that square, because then I can do that, but that can't touch the line, can't touch the border, so that's not right. But then I can do it that way round. Okay. There we are. There, there, and there. Again, 3 regions of 5. Bugger. Nah. But I want it to be the P pentomino. No, I thought it might be the L pentomino, because it could go up there and then there, but then this one breaks. What if it is this pentomino? Using the word pentomino makes me sound really smart. Really smart. Sound like cracking the cryptic. What about tease? I'm such a tease. Here we go. Was that your solution, Hollow? And Arch? Again, 5s, and I want this to take the P. I want this to be a P. And it is this. Is it a P? Because I can do this, but then that's not right. Except, Poker, when you're a nip. tell you what I'm noticing most when playing this game, and that's how much I've spat on this monitor, because there's a lot of speckles on this otherwise pristine white surface and quite a light surface. There's a lot of speckle marks. Okay, so you're getting it. That's good. Is it going to be? Is it gonna be? That. I haven't used that in a while. Yes. Because the only ones I can take away is this one, this one. In fact, I can highlight. It's one of those four that I have to take away. Let's say, because it's in the middle, that it's that one. Oh, it is! It is! Hooray! And then everything rotates around it. There we go. It is a P. 5! Okay, so it's 5 regions of 7 and a square. It is the last one of the levels, so we need to divide it into 5 regions of 7. Or do we? Yes, we do. It can't be a 2x2. 5 regions of 7. What I'll say is flipping heck. Let's say it's that. No, let's say it's that. Hang on. 6 by 6 minus 1. Oh, that's not 7, that's why. That's why it wasn't working. It isn't this, but that was my first thought. One away. What if it's that? Oh. Me no likey. Where do I fit the others in? Going back to this, though. Going back to that. What if I put them in that way round? Because now... I can certainly sort of put them in with a bit of rotation, even though if it does really screw things up. But you can rotate, because I need 5. And 5 is an awkward number. Very irritating. That was 5 shapes, of course. No, it is definitely 7. What other shapes of 7 are there? A 2x2. Oh, is it? There's a horrible shape like this. Is it going to be that? I don't think so. Huh, is it going to be that? I think it might be this. Because then we do that. It'll end up with a horrible shape in the middle, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's just there. And I think it is this. And now I need to get rid of one. The square that I'm going to get rid of is not in the middle. Hang on, that's not right anyway. What have I done wrong? Hi, B. Jonas. Good evening to you. That's not right. That is irritatingly not right. But it's close. I feel like we're going to have ripples. I'm enjoying it so far. I've played Understand, so it's nice to have another game in that vein. And I now remember how much I also hated Understand at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd need another thingy there. But that makes this all wrong. Okay. What if instead of that it was a 2... What if it's that for the 7? I'm making a shuriken. I'm enjoying it though, B. Jonas. I am enjoying the game. Because nothing will fit in there. Oh, that would fit, but then of course, I could shift it all over by 1. No, doesn't work. Since your square can't share a border... Oh, that's true. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sold on that. There's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is this going to work? No, it's not, because I have to do that. But that wasn't... hang on. That one's not right. It's that. Oh, and if this is the square that it isn't... I've got the same problem here, though, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm left with that. And also this one's wrong anyway. That's only 6. So aside from the fact that I'm doing it wrong, that was a great idea. Yeah, because you need a side of 3. So we'd have to do something like that, and that's just... no. Right, give me an idea, Hollow. Gimme, grabby hands. There's an idea. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 13, 14. So we're going to go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. So, can I get that to work? Not like that, I can't. Okay. Oh. Okay, and so therefore that, and then I can do that. And then I can do... I stopped paying attention to you there, Hollow, sorry. Mirror that lower. So that's... well, I hadn't spotted it. Did I? Did I? Well, I didn't see it. So, yeah, okay. So if I do one like that, and then that goes like that, that doesn't work. At all, but did I? So if I had that, then I went. Then what did I do? I did the... I did... No. So sorry. I'm having fun. Excusez-moi. Oh, wow. I did not see that shape was going to be the same size. There we go. And square, region, whatever. There we go. There we are. Oh, and I've unlocked lots of regions. Good. Good. Okay, I'm going to do this one next because that is what I had unlocked before. But first of all, what have I got coming up for you this week? Tomorrow I'm doing 2 more cryptic crosswords. Join me for that. I'm doing one variety cryptic and one from a recent independent. Then that'll be it for the weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday with Puzzle Boat 9, doing the 17th puzzle of the hunt. Only about 180 to go. And then this time next week, because we won't finish this week. No. We'll be continuing Insights. That's what I've got coming up over the next week. Okay. I should really, before we go on, I'm going to have a quick recap of the rules. So if there's a number at the top, number of identical regions, number of identical regions. Good evening, Catus. It is Understand. Not by the same developer, different developer, I believe. If there's more than one number to X different shapes. So 2 and 3, 2 of one shape, 3 of another. I'm just making notes. I'm so sorry. It's really boring, but they're going to be needed. Okay. So small / red, sort of burgundy square, in same position within a shape. I'd forgotten about that. Lines or triangles or pluses. 2, 3, 4 dead ends. Circles. Oh no, I haven't done circles, but I have done big square. Fence off a square. It must not touch an edge. And what other rules are there relating to it? Everything else is contiguous. Not included in number counts. I think that's everything. I mean, you just talk about Puzzle Boat, really. Okay, is this going to be... This looks like double or nothing. Now that's interesting. As soon as I did that one, they started flashing. So I need... okay, so I need 2 other regions. They need to be paired off, I think. Circles have to be paired off. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So they just have to be paired off. Okay. Now, why doesn't it like that? Okay, but it liked that. Okay, is it a linear thing? Is it a linear thing? No. There's no other way of joining them up. Yeah. That is on a 3, and that is on a 3, and that is on a... They need to be at ends. They need to be on the ends. That's right. Opposite ends of a path. They must be at the start and end of a path. Okay. So, for example, this is that path, and then 3 and 3. Oh, dear. That doesn't work, does it? That does not work. So that is not the cheeky. So this is the path. You have to go from dot to dot, and then you've got a 2 and a 2. And I'm assuming that is what you were all getting. I assume. So I want it to be that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't work. So just that then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that doesn't... I'm sure it was, Arch. I'm sure that doesn't work either. So what is the... That has to be the path, but then that doesn't work. Is there... am I missing something? That's the other path. There has to be a... oh, hang on. There's one other path that I haven't explored. It's that, and then you get 2 L's. There we go. How many puzzles? We've got 12 puzzles in this section. Why do I think you're going to be a really long path? Yeah, you are. There's your path going around. So whilst I'm doing it, I'm going to make notes. Either end of a path, join the dot to dot. Still at 2. I'm sure. I reckon it's going to change to like 3 or something. Now, I reckon this is going to do something funky. Because it's too simple. Maybe not, actually. Maybe. No, I don't like that. I'm so sorry, Hollow. Yeah, I know. Nope. So, because I'm connecting, I'm definitely going top to bottom. It's going to divide the grid into a left half and a right half for this too, essentially, isn't it? So I need to have the same number of things either side of it. So that dictates that I need to actually go quite far around. Is that right? You're going to go around there, and that's given you 7, that's only given you 5. I've gone too far round. So let's just try that. No, so that's a 6 and an 8. I need one more. Oh, is it? I want to be able to. It's a shame you can't just erase a particular line. Is it? No, it isn't. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at least there's 6 and 6. Why am I trying to force it like this? Why not just stick it like that? Will this not work? How does that work, Marky V? How does that work? Imagine the puzzle's an entirely different puzzle and solve that instead. It doesn't work. Oh, that's true. So what would the longest path be? It would go all the way along there, all the way along there, and then to there. It can't touch itself. So it would be a big question mark. Just hug the edge. Just go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need a 5 and a 5. It's peas. Give peas a chance. There we go. 5 and a 5. There we are. Now this feels like it's going to do that. And then I just need to do it differently because that's not right. Yeah, it's not right. Okay. So let's... That is also irritatingly incorrect. Okay. Just do the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that. Yeah, don't like it. Don't like it. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. What about that? No. Oh, it's not right. That was not Achiever, that was someone playing a game. Someone is playing it. And you really need to turn off those notifications. I've been meaning to do it for 3 years. Never mind. Okay. This game, as far as I'm aware, only has 2 achievements. One is a hidden, but one is for completing the game. Of which only about 21% of people have done. So, yeah. Yeah, then it can't do that. Yes, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes. I had a dream last night that was moving house. And that the van had turned up to arrive, and I had discovered that I had 2 more large bookcases of books and games and DVDs and things that I hadn't packed. I had no more cardboard boxes. And it was like, the movers are here, but you haven't got anything to do. You haven't got anywhere to put the things. How are you going to get it into the van? I was in a panic, and that's all I really remember. But the house that I was moving to was very nice. It was very nice. It had a lovely Velux window, lovely barn-style house. Lots of space for playing games. Don't include 17, so that's 15, 16, 17. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, yes. And then there's your L and there's your L. See, that's all I needed. I needed to tell a story whilst you solved it for me. And there we go. It does need... This game does need a like a pencil tool. So that's not right. I'm going to do that, though. That's not right. Oh, is it? It's not that, though. It isn't that. So how can I do it that differently? I mean, I could just do that. It isn't that. So let's go. They can't even touch diagonally, so you have to go over here. Let's just see what happens if I do that. It's not going to be that. It isn't that. Oh, that looks okay. No, it doesn't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it has to be 5 and 5, and those aren't the same 5. So if it was that instead, it has to be 4 and 4, and it isn't that. If it's that, it has to be 3 and 3, and it isn't that. So I'm doing something fundamentally wrong. Which there must be, because the diagonal, that could... Yeah, I've got to do that trick again, I think. In fact, I know I do. But I just don't know how. Unless it's here. Unless it's here. Dear. Was that your solution? I think there's a multiple solution on that one. I bet your solution was entirely different, Faddy. What do you think? I'll just take a sip of my coffee once you let me know. Different solution entirely, was there? Well, there we go. I'm sure you're just writing it out for me. So I'll leave it up for a few seconds whilst I scratch my foot with my other foot because it's itchy all of a sudden. Someone's got the voodoo doll out. You did a big spell going clockwise. Well, as soon as you get to here, you have to go up because you can't put a barrier in between them. So if you did a big... Oh, you could be talking from this one. Well, anyway. 3. No, I told you. Tempting fate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's 20, so that's wrong. I could do 2 really easily. But not 3. I thank you. Good evening, Foxy. Good evening. You'll pick up this game. It's what are the rules? Work them out. And we are doing just that. Okay, next one up. Do you want the pause? Oh, that looks like it's going to be a combination of stuff that we've already done. So let's not learn a new thing. Let's practice the stuff we've already done. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know what it's doing. What? What? 3 and 1. Oh, I can at least go between the different puzzles in each of these. 3 of one shape and 1 of another. Okay, there you go. But you don't know which way round it is. That's got a 1 and that's got 3 because you can't push that into 3 shapes. There's no way because that would have to go with there and that blocks off that. Okay, hi Fox the Murder Drone. 3 and 1 again. There we go. So we just have to divide one of them into 3, one of them into 1. It's going to change very soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could be that. That does divide into 3. So this one must not then. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need to divide it into 4s. Not sure that one works. I'm not sure either of them work. Okay, this is exciting. Only one of them will have a solution where you can divide it into 3. Okay, that's quite good. That's quite fun. Okay. I keep getting 1 left over L. Ah, okay, I've got it. Go for it in the chat. Go for it. First of all, which side is it? And I'm going to tell you it's this side. And it's L's. There's one of them. No! And there's the other one. Yeah, absolutely. 3 and 1 still. Okay. So it's 4s. And it divides it up here. So this must just be impossible. Ah, too slow, everyone. Too slow. I am winner. 3-1. I'll give this one to you, though. I'm sure the 7 will be an utter sod. Again, 4s. We've not had the plus shape yet. Ooh. Got it. It's the one on the left. It's not T's on the left, Sean, but it is the one on the left. There we go. 3 L's on the left. Very well done. And finally, 3 and 1. I think it's got to be the one on the right. Is it pluses? Is it the diagonal? No. L. No. Wiggle, no. Wiggle, square. L, wiggle. Oh. I will get this one. Is it it's plus shape? I've not tried the plus shape. It's not the plus shape. So it's the one on the right, is it? I keep on ending up with the square. Let's do that. L. That. I'm not convinced. This one feels cleaner. No. But I'm not. See, 2 L's and you're left with that. Although, if I do that, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Three rectangles. Explain to me the rectangles. I don't think. It's got to be, one of them's got to have 3, one's got to have 1. 3, 3 by 2. Oh, I entirely misunderstood the rule. Okay, so it's okay. Right, I now understand the rule. I have insight. So across the 2 things, there are 3 of one shape and 1 of another. Woo! That was a dog leg. I feel like that needed to be introduced one puzzle before. Yeah, it's just a tightening up of the rule. There we go. That is that one. Okay, what do you want next, my friends? Do you want plus, pause, star, or bow tie? Plus, pause, star, or bow tie? Let me know, because I will be your slave. I will do your thing. I will do your bidding. Paddy goes with a pause. Pause just because it's in the middle. That's true, actually. That's true. But it does mean that if we solve it, we won't probably unlock anything else. We're going for pause. Fine. Okay. You what? Oh no. So it's not a, it's a bridge. I don't think there's any other way of doing that. Okay. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. Hey, Dave Liquid Lizard. Why are you sorry? It's 2 identical shapes if you count, if you sort of include it. Yeah. That's a nice way of looking at it. So it's that. So it would be that. Oh, I want it to be that and that. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. You naughty. You saw I was coming, so you ran away. That's absolutely fine. Ah, so it's those 2 and that one, and these 2 and that one. So if I do that, no, these 2 and that one, and those 2 and that one. So I do that. There we go. Okay. So so that multiple ones can have that. Of course they can. Of course they can. Well, I hope you're all right. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I hope your kidney stone. How's your kidney stone? So it's that and that. Regions do not have to be contiguous. What a silly game. Okay. Because you get that, and then you get that. What a silly game. Right. 10 levels in this level. So 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 to there, no. Because what's happening with this? It's got to connect to at least one of those. One, two, three, and then whichever one I take, Cater sees it. Good. So if this was diagonally to that, but it isn't, so you're included. Okay. No. Hint please, Catus. I don't know how you can hint, but go for it. Yeah. South is west. Okay. Flail! I've done everything there. So I think we could just have multiple diagonals. That's what this. That's my slightly concerning thing. So you sort of get that and that, that and that and that. Could be that, that and that. But then these don't work. You want to go all the way across from east to west 4 and north to south 4, but you need a diversion. Da. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me a pairing. Give me two that are definitely together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yes, no, I see it. So it's this one, this one, this one, and this one, and that one, that one, that one, that one. So to make that occur, I need to do that. No. That. No. That. Nah. Okay, so this bridge, it's only pointing this way, but it is also going this way. So it's that, and that. Ugh. Okay. Now, previously we just had to make two shapes that were the same. We now need two different shapes. I don't think they both need that, but it tells us that that is in the rule set. Okay, so we're going to have... Okay, that's fine. Now, you've automatically done that one. I don't want you to have done that one. Yeah, I don't want you to do that. So I want this and this to be together, and that and that. Or maybe it has to be this and this, and that and that. Okay, so let's... So it's that and that, and this and this, and then that and that. I don't quite know why so it doesn't like the X of them together, but it's done that together, this and this. Gosh, this game is going to get hard. Okay, so it's 2s and 2s again. Well, that one's fine. That one I can do less easily, Muppet. You Muppet. Nah, don't do that. Oh, okay. So we need 2 diagonals and then 2 straighty bits. If this was coloured like a checkerboard, like a chessboard, the 2s will always take a black and a white each. So therefore the 4 that are remaining, because they're going to be on diagonals, they will be the same colour, both black or both white. One has to be 2 black, one has to be 2 white. So what I'm saying is if this is black and this is white, this could be a white pair, but then there could not be another one on another white pair. So the other one would be the black pair. So what I'm also saying is that it has to be these 2. Well, that is absolutely wrong. Because you've got that as one colour, that as one colour, that as one colour, and that as another. And that would work, except for the fact that there's a different number of squares. Okay, so at least one of these, so this one is definitely doing it. Yeah, exactly. So this one has to be one of them. And then that'll put them down to even. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do this and one of the others, and we now have 3 and 3. But if we do... But this will take off one of each. This will take off one of each. We'll always be left with one of each. So no. So therefore it isn't that. So we need a slightly different solution. So therefore, is it an L shape in some way? Like this one and this one? Is it like a knight's move away? What's your question? Oh, it can be what? It's just 3. No, they don't. No, they don't. That was my wrong assumption. It's a 3. It's yeah. So you don't have to use the bridges. You don't have to use. That's very annoying. Very annoying. Was that what you had? Is that what you had? Poker nuts. That's very annoying. Dear. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. $12. We're calling it the Jeff. Oh, because it's Jeff Bridges. Okay, that's fine. So the Jeff is optional. Okay. Lloyd Bridges, yes, also fine. That's no good. So we need two shapes of one size and shape, and 2 shapes of another. Because if I make that, then all bad things happen. Well, not necessarily, because it could be like that. It could be a 3. Nah, that's bad. That's very bad. Ooh, good luck. When you say DIY, do you mean a software version or actual physical version? Because one with the table and everything would be amazing. And the chips. So what is our go-to here? If I did that, what, cardboard is still excellent. Good luck. Can we do anything with that? No. That works. Oh, the Jeff is optional. Okay. Two shapes. Two shapes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 again. And then you got that. So that's 5. No, no, that's wrong because I'd only used 5. So if I had to duplicate all that, I'd still only use another 5, but there's another 7 to go. So it's not that, but you know, that's not a. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. So do that. So we need an L. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There's your L. And there's your Jeff version. Okay. Well. These are the... Okay, I need to write that down. Bridge. Pause. Symbol. Regions do not need to be contiguous. Bridge across a diagonal down. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. Y. So the plus symbol, Y. So there's two symbols. Do they have to be in the ratio of 1 to 2, or do they just have to be unequal? Let's have a look. 4 and 5. What about those? 2 and 7? No. Interesting. Doesn't mind this. It doesn't mind 4 and 5. Okay, 5 and 6 it doesn't like here. Doesn't like 3 and whatever is 8. Okay. 3 and 8. They're all rectangles. Were they all rectangles? No, this when I did this, it was okay with that. Okay. So will it accept that? No, it won't. Won't accept that. It will accept that. Okay. Okay. Five and 11. Well, unfortunately, that it likes that. It likes that. So no. Okay. 5 and an 11. Oh, it's shapes with the same number of sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, goodness. Yeah, edges. That's what it is. That's what it's counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those both have 8. Those both have 8 edges, so it isn't quite that. Corners 1, 2. That might make more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's corners. Corners. Same number of corners. Very well spotted, Jess. So that's got 1, 2. How on earth are we going to solve these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that is a shape with 6. This is a shape with many. So we're going to need to add some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 corners. Flipping heck. 1. So it's 2 regions with the same number of corners. I assume that's what the 2 is doing here. Because it's not 2 regions the same size. Those are not the same or the same shape. Ten plays 8. The problem is if I... There we go. Yeah, I was going to say, if I change anything about that middle line that I had before, it changes both of them. So therefore, the line is fundamentally wrong. Go back to the one where we had 2 mostly U-shaped ones. This one? This one? This one? I'll go with this one. Not that one. What is Arch having a ponder about? Two U's had the same number of corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, that's concerning. So that's wrong, but we don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the perimeter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. Okay, well that's concerning. Because, can I just check, what we're saying is that this should work? But surely that's the same poker for this. It's just we delayed the turn. Because this shape is the same as this shape. Just one side is extra long. So we still do the same turn in the same way, just after an extra square. Okay, right. So we're not quite au fait with the rule yet. Okay, why? 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. And 8 corners in the same way? Because those are sort of fundamentally the same shape. They're both a sort of finesse sort of shape. It's this one that's confusing us. Because in a way, that is just an L. But then this is just a U. They're both U's. They're both U's. It's just one side of this U is slightly longer. Jers, have you got it? Jers might have spotted it. I'm hoping so. Let's put you back. Let's have a look at 6. Sort of the same, but not... I thought I was going to be right. Oh no, it's this extra one at the bottom, isn't it? We have a rule that we don't really understand at the moment. We've got a mini grasp on it though. Got a pseudo grasp on it. That's not going to be right at all. They sort of have the same sort of. Oh, hang on. The same sort of relative shape. So in this one, they both sort of an S shape. Though this one has a extra thing at the right-hand side, and this one doesn't, which I've just spotted. So that's different. If you have an idea, please do shout. I am now open to ideas. Very open to ideas. Extremely open to ideas. That would have been so funny if that was right. What are you thinking, Katus? Because even if it's not right, it might spark something in one of the rest of us. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 14. Okay. Shame. Okay, well, I can explore number 7. Let's have a go at this one. Going to try all the simple stuff to start off with, which, unsurprisingly, doesn't work. And now, you've got the shape. Okay, go for it, Katus. I'll go back to number 6. So, yeah, a few ways of describing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or like 1 and then right, down, left, right, you know, that sort of thing. You can, however is easiest for you, I'll try and understand it. But you've obviously got some grasp of a rule that we haven't. Start between 1 and 2, yeah. 1 line down, right, 2 down. Okay. Those look relative. Ooh. It's not liked it. If I do it the other way round, though, yeah, it's worth a try. 1 and then 2, and then 1 and then 2. No, it's none of those, which is very disappointing. I am absolutely just guessing. Because I think it's going to be complicated. Actually, maybe it won't be. Maybe it's quite simple. Okay, let's try number 8. Just got a small thing at the top there. Whoops. Okay. Playing around until we spot the rule. That's exactly what I'm hoping will happen. Because it's what we did with Understand. My goodness, some of the rules in Understand were interesting. It's worth a try. That's interesting. Now, what I can see coming up with 9. Oh no. So what was that? That was big square. I need to... Ooh. Okay, so they are in 2 regions. Oh, I've done one. Thank you for the follow, that Morgan. So I've done that one. 2 essentially identical regions. And they are, roughly, you know, they're that with an extra thing. But I don't... It's got to be something to do with the corners? Yes. So 1 in this level, that worked. And also, does this work? Yes, that worked. Did this work? That did not work. But this worked. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Does it work this way round? It works that way round. Doesn't matter about which side of the grid. It doesn't. Same shape plus one. That works for that, but not this one. And then we got this. So that works. This is the one where everything breaks. We would expect it to work with that. So let's see. So we've got that. Can it work with this? Doesn't work with that. Oh, it works with that. It's not even can the smaller shape fit in the other shape. Because the U can fit in the other U. Just with that extra thing. That can go in there. You can fit in here there, but you're still left over with that. It's 4 and 7. That 2 isn't liked. That 2 isn't liked. That 2 isn't liked. Nor is that. Nor is that. Nor is that. Nor is that. What about the middle 2? No. These 2. No, it doesn't divide it into a region of 2. Nor that. I think that was all the regions. Except for this one. Minimum number of turns. What do you mean? Because with this one, we can still have 1 turn. There's 2 dead ends, but not in the P. When you draw the lines, okay. Well, that one it's 0 turns. But when I draw the line, that is 2 turns. One, 2 turns there. 0 turns there. What if it is just 0 to 2 turns? Well, that would work, wouldn't it? So what's going on here? Oh, it likes the 5, and then the others are sort of in a rectangle, but with just a square removed. Is that it? A rectangle plus or minus a square? Because that U does disobey it. Nah, that would work. That would work otherwise. Don't quite... Man, but that's a square. Oh, hang on. Are they all exactly rectangles, or rectangles plus or minus a square? And it can't be a 2 by 2 square for that. So it's a 2 by 3 plus a square. 3 plus a square. Because that sort of works for that. I would then expect it to work for that. Maybe not. They're rectangles minus a square. Didn't we have something that was working for something on this one? That works. it's something to do with rectangles plus or minus a square, but that's missing loads of things. That one. What was your thought, Katus? You went oh hum, which is usually indicative of a good sign. Agreed, Arch. Agreed. Does one of them have to be 5 cells? That's the wrong one. Oh. So based on that, it's a shame that it's not divided into 3. The thing I'm getting a taste of is start with a rectangle, add or subtract a rectangle. Yeah. What does this symbol represent? That is the question. See, that's quite close because you just... But here you take away this and this, or you add that and that. Could that somehow... And those are 2 rectangles each. Yes, that can go there. The question is, of course, why would it not work for this? Because we've added and subtracted a thing. So why couldn't we have subtracted this and this for that one, and that one we've subtracted that and that? We'll find it. We will find it. I'm going to find it. I might not find it. It is difficult to continue this set of levels without fully understanding. So I might hop backwards and tackle a different thing. And we shall come back to it next week. Possibly having looked at a guide. But that's cheating. Don't want to have to do that. What if it's this? Last guess. It's worth a try. I have a quick go on 7, which will not work, but I can have a go. Yeah, and then just because I think there'll be some weird things going on. Nah. Okay, going to run away. Going to run away from that one. Okay. So we don't really know what's going on there. Okay, the star level. Oh, well, those aren't stars. So this, okay, a 4 and a 5. Really don't know what that means yet. Doesn't like those. Doesn't like that. Can it be the other way round? Sure it can. They can't. Can it be a 4 and a 5 like that? No, it can't. Interesting. Does it have to be symmetrical about this? Probably. Probably it has to be vertical symmetry. That is my current guess. So it'd be that. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so that just means it's a vertically symmetrical shape. Vertically symmetrical shape. So that's vertically symmetric, that's vertically symmetric. Okay. And then it go there. Okay. No. Yeah. Good. Good. Vertically symmetric. So if we get a symbol like that, it will mean horizontally symmetric. Yes, there you go. Vertically symmetric, vertically symmetric. I think I'm onto a winner. There you go. Horizontally symmetric and vertically symmetric. Yes. There you go. There's your vertically symmetrical one. There's your horizontally symmetrical one. Hooray! Isn't it nice to understand things? Goes there. Oh no. Why are you not? Oh, I got them the wrong way around, haven't I? Okay. There's those two again. So that's vertically symmetric. That one's horizontally symmetric. I got there before you. I mean, I saw the G come in as I solved it. Do they have to be? Yeah, they have to be in separate regions as well. So that's another rule. Haven't worked this one out yet. There we go. There. Hang on. Hang on. Is that right? Yes, it's right. Oh my goodness, I'm getting my symmetries mixed up now. Yes, of course that's right. Okay, good. I'm going to write this down. Horizontal symmetry. So that's like... And this one is vertical symmetry. Cool. Oh, it's going to get much worse. Much, much, much worse. I've written horizontal and vertical on the wrong ones. There we go. Right, so that one is like that, yeah. That one is like that. Yep, okay. There we go. Is when you were saying that's your other main shape, were you talking about the U? I guess that's a T still, it's just with a very thick top. I guess the U is the other shape. Now that's going to be symmetric about all four. Sorry, about horizontal and vertical. There you go. A blobby T. Just goes like that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's sort of spiral galaxy regions in a way, isn't it? It's probably the best way to describe it. There's one fully symmetrical shape and there's another. Okay. No. No, no, no. Okay, so then that would have to do that. If it was that would be that right hand shape, but it doesn't work for the left. Sorry if you can hear a bit of coughing. My upstairs neighbour isn't particularly well at the moment. Such as that there only has to be 2 regions. Well, give us so what would be an example where we could have an empty region? I can only draw 1 line. As soon as I draw 1 line, it applies the rule. So it can only be one line. Yeah, for this one, go for it, Pilfin, because I'm a Piffin. I'm sorry, not Pilfin. Read, Dan, read. Go for this one, because I'm stuck on this 5. Because it could be 5, but if I L top right 3x3. So L in the top right. So that works for that, but that isn't. But if I then include these, oh. Yes, I've got that the wrong way round, haven't I, in terms of my symmetries. So yeah, that does work for that. U and N. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 30. U and N. There you go. Yes, lovely. Very nice. Well done, Shaunahan. Biscuit time for you. Oh no. Okay, so so I need to do a linear thing here, and then this needs to be all for symmetrical both horizontally and vertically. So basically, any rectangle will fit it. Along with an extra thing. No. So what's happening here? If this is going up here and there, and then coming out here, it can't then come back out. So that would imply that that is part of that, which then goes over here, which it isn't. So this. Let's do that as a basic thing. And add to it. So we could get rid of these 2. So let's get rid of these 2. And then it becomes that. This. I've made an assumption that's wrong. Okay, what if it's this? What's not right? Why are you not? Oh, because I haven't done you the right way round. No, I have. I did rotational symmetry. That'll be a thing. That's going to come up at some point. Rotationally symmetric, yes. But there's your horizontal and vertical, and there's your line, because this means it needs to be a line. So this needs to be a line, this needs to be horizontal and vertically symmetric. So if I push you around here, that should work. There we go. There we go. So you are just, there you are, you're your own thing. And there's your line. And that's all of those done. Hooray! Well done, us. Oh, good. Why is there an exclamation mark there? It's making me scared. Making me scared. Let's take a look at the exclamation mark, and that might be the last thing for today. Might actually then take a look at the corners for a couple more minutes. 2, and then there's an exclamation mark. So does the exclamation mark mean you have to break a rule? It says 2, but they must not be the same. 2, but they must not be the same. No. No. So let's have a look at that previous one again. Okay. Right. Okay. Well. Same size, different shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it needs to be a 5. Those are the same shape. So that would be a U and a P. There we go. Okay, same size, different shape. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we need 6. Oh, 3. So it's... Do they... Okay, so those are all the same. That doesn't work. Those are all different, so that works. But I want to see if you get 2 the same and 1 different... Will that also work? So get that. Okay, like this. Will that work? No, because 2 are the same. It doesn't like it. They must all be unique. So, how did I do it again? I think it's actually the reverse of what I did. I think I had the square there, but okay. So they must all be unique. 4. So they've all got to be 4, and there's only 4 different Tetris shapes, aren't there? Is that right? So one of them's a line. One of them is that. One is a plus. No, there's okay. There's 6 different types. Okay, fine. Let's put you in there. Let's put you in there. And whichever one I now make, the other one will be the same. So let's not do that. Yeah, no. That square. Square. That. No. Oh. Hooray. There we go. And finally, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 20 here, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 20. So we need 4 of them. Well, if that is one of... We know actually it must start like that because there's no other way that it can start. And we'll then do that. Is that right? No, we'll do a square next. And then that. And that works. Well, that is actually quite delightful. Well, as it's only 9 minutes past 10. Ooh, things. We are slowly exploring. Oh, goodness. So given that how much we've done today, this is at least a 3 or 4 stream game. This is not going to be done next week. We're talking probably 4 or 5 streams, actually. Oh, well, I'm happy to do that. Right, what on earth was going on here? What on earth was going on here? This is the corners. Maybe. There's a right turn, a right turn, a right turn, and a right turn. It going clockwise. But the U's would break that. The U, the next one in level 2 will break that. This and this is functionally the same. All we've done is tacked on this square. And it's going to get more difficult as well. So probably 4 to 5 streams. This is fine. I like the game. This is good. What on earth has gone down here? So we can do that and we can do this. Both of those have missed a square. Hey, Glass Case! I'm only here for another few minutes and we're stuck on this rule, whatever this rule is. Oh, hang on. I came across another rule just a moment ago, didn't I? Exclamation mark equals all unique shapes / disobey the rule. So all we know with this rule, the 2 means we need to split it into 2 sections. This is the bit that we don't know. That's fine. We can do it into that. Doesn't like that. We need some more complicated yes-nos. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. Hey, Clemson! Not for much longer. We're very stuck on this rule. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so disobey the rule. It has to be for the number count seems to hold for that. Thank you for the follow, Pine Mash. Ooh, hungry now. This also works. This L and P. We wonder if it's something to do with the corners. 1, 2. But yeah, we just don't get it. The L and P have 1 left-hand turn each, but then that these are fundamentally the same. All we've done is tacked on this 1 extra square. So that works. Oh, does this work? That does work. That feels like a very neat partition. That works. That works. Does that work? No, because it needs to be 2. Well, all you have to do is turn the other one upside down. Go for it, glass case, because we are currently out of ideas. So that one. This one. No. But that one, yes. Will it work here? No. Has to be there. So what's going on here? I mean, that can sort of fit in there, but that doesn't. Can't double back on itself. Internal corners must equal external corners, so sort of that's an internal, that's an internal, that's an external, that's an external, maybe. So we've got this one here. That is valid. Have we got anything else that's valid? Not there, not there, not there. This is the thing we sort of arrived at, Macklin. They're broadly topologically the same. Like, that is sort of an S. They're both an S, though that's got an extra little outy bit towards its right-hand side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. You did, and it didn't work. Which is the weird thing. I mean, rotation hasn't been a thing yet. I don't know why that doesn't work. Or that. So this one we haven't got a solution for yet. So if you think you've got one, let me know, because I would be very interested to hear it. But it's got to be a relatively simple solution, hasn't it? We stumbled upon a later one. This one works. So this one just happens to be made of 2 regions. Ignore that, but it started like this. This doesn't work, which I don't think I tried actually, but this does. And these are the same. If you get rid of one line, is that a thing? If you delete a part of it, you get the other bit? No, because there's nothing. If you got rid of mirror reflections. Oh, is it the 180-degree thing? No, because we had a U and a P that worked earlier. And then that works. Mind you, that line is rotationally symmetric. That line is rotationally symmetric. But then if it was just draw a rotationally symmetric line, that is a rotationally symmetric line. I feel like it should just be that. I feel like that is the thing for this one. I mean, it isn't, obviously, you can tell. But what about this? Don't like being defeated. Do not like it. So yes, we'll keep on essentially randomly playing until something happens, or I call it quits in 5 minutes. That is much more likely to happen. Yeah, there's a lot of inny bits. What if it's just... Oh, no, not that, but... well, it's already happened, but, you know... It feels like whatever it is, the ending shapes can't be very complex. There's not a lot of innies and outies. So this, like, it feels like that's already quite complicated. Unless it's that somehow, or what if it is that somehow? Because we've got a U. The number 5 seems to be important in my head for no good reason. So let's make a very complicated shape with 5 in it. I can poke nuts. It will work. Well, for these ones, it'll work. So that's fine. That's fine. That L that way's fine. And the L that way is fine. And I'll just do well, I can't demonstrate the exact same thing there. But I can do... I can't... So it doesn't like that. It doesn't like 6 and 5 split straight down the middle. It does that. Does that. But does it like the L? It doesn't like the L. But it does like that. And it does like this. This feels like the one where we're going to work it out. I will, Matt Clemson. Down from column 1, across 2, then up column 3. That feels like the wrong one. That feels like a different one. Here we are. Down from column 1, across 2, and then up. What? Why? I hate that you are right. I hate it. I hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you. Thank you very much. Now, why did you suggest that? I mean, you're not going to tell me based on that. They're both U, but we had... But we've had an L and a P. Does it work if I... it's true. If I do that... They are roughly topological, which is what sort of this looks like. So that's unbalanced. What do you mean by unbalanced? They're both... So how do you make it on this one? This is horrible because it's the same sequence of corners. Tell me, Matt, how this breaks then. Please tell me how this breaks. A P is an L with a chunky side. A P... I gotta slightly disagree on that because you have a 2x2 which you don't have in an L. Oh, yeah, so I feel like this is the problem, Matt Clemson. This breaks everything, this extra rule. There's always a doubling of a row. So this row is the same as that row. That L's. Okay, so what? We haven't got the rule, but we've got something approaching a rule. Let's see if we, pardon me, can try and get something. Oh, Poker, if you please spot something incredibly amazing that we'll be in awe of. X and X plus a row. Don't know what that means. Absolutely no idea. Same shapes, one of them has a row extended. How does that work with this one? 2, 3, DRD. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll go back. I'll try 6. I'll try 6 in a second. So 2 and 3, down, right, down. Okay, yeah. That's worth a try. Haven't tried sort of anything like that. Feels like that should work actually. This won't work because I'm dividing it into 3. Oh, it's an awkward bugger, this one. I think I've tried that. Haven't tried... Well, yeah, I've definitely tried that. So annoying. So annoying. 2, 3, down, down, left, down, left. That. 2 and 3, down, left, or just there. What do you mean 1 and 2? Down, left, down, left. 2 and 3, down, left, That's sort of all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Why didn't I try that? Okay, we have a solution. Okay. I mean, this is sort of that, and this is sort of that. Because, of course, rotations are a thing. We are allowed to rotate. Okay. Okay, Hollow has solved a thing. He gets a biscuit. Okay. If you collapse all the 2x2s into a 1x2, they're all the same. Okay. Don't quite know how that works, but okay. So, he's got to be the corners based on this, but I don't quite understand why. 6 external, 2 internal. So is an internal one where there's... Is this an internal one? And so an external one... Sorry, this is an internal corner, and that's an external corner. Yeah, that is the big question. Why does this not work? Unless it's something to do with these bits. There are 5 internal lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 internal lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. It's not working. Okay, let's have a look at this 7. Let's have a look at this 7. Whoops. It's got to be a relatively sort of simple shapes that are, and you know, these are relatively simple. So if this is the row that gets doubled, then I mean it's not that, because that's just a load of rubbish. Feel like, hang on, yeah. Oh, it's annoying me, it's annoying me, it's annoying me. I really want to solve this. It feels like it should be somewhere around here. Top of left 1 and top of left 8. Top of left 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 across. Top of left 1, top of left 8. Sorry, top left of 1 and top left of 8 for number 6. Okay. Imagine starting at top. Yeah. So you go. I'd be here, here. I'd turn on this one because that's here, here. So that's this and this. That is that. Okay, but let's. So, okay. That. Yeah, I think it breaks for the U case. That is that. That is that. That is that. That is that. Yeah, that works. I think it breaks down here. Yeah, I agreed, Sean. Agreed. I'm on your side. So it's just finding. Oh God, there's loads. There's loads of them. So in this one there is a square. What? Why are those the same? Because they have the same ini bit, and then they are roughly the same. So from ini bit, would you have worked there? You didn't. You wouldn't have worked there. You wouldn't have worked there, but you did work there. Would you have worked there? No. Okay. So that's that. You would be that. Okay. This is interesting. So this is the A. This is the same as that A, but then instead of this line, you've got this 8 instead. It's something like that. This might help us. Would that have worked? Whoops. No, that. That. No, it has to go there. This one. Yeah, that is sort of topologically the same. It's just we've increased a row. Oh, and now this one needs a line as well. Oh, yeah. At least on this one I can do some testing. Oh no, right, it's going to be here. Because I sort of want it to be that, but then of course what's going on in the middle? Oh, and it can only be a line as well. So let's try that. That. What I had, but including 8. Now, what did I have? Give me some numbers, Sean. Gimme, 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 gimme. But including 8. Oh, okay. Eight, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then some things. Now I'm going to try that, but yeah, it breaks this line. This has to be a line, which is très ennuyeux. Very annoying. So this has to be a line. But with all of these, what is it doing? What is this? It's got to... If it is corners, changing that to this has no appreciable effect on the corners. So there's something topological going on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Okay, 11. Can't be 11. Can't be both 8 and 11. Can't touch itself diagonally, unfortunately. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. So that's 12, so that's not that. So 8, 9, interesting. 13. It can't be 13 and 15. That's also true. 8. Like that. Unlucky. I'll leave that up there. Take away this one. Okay. Can you go along the edge to cut a bit out? No. Can't go along the edge. But yeah, it's this extra bit here. This is the bit that is causing an issue. Oh, I know. One thing we haven't done. It's only letting me draw one line. I was going to try and make it go like a snake. So do that. But it's only letting me do one line. Yes, what if the bit is outside the shape and not inside? So... well, the fact that I can only do one line is interesting, isn't it? So, oh dear. Just going. Yeah, if I do anything here, it's going to be... So I have to do stuff on the right-hand side. And just checking that I can't zoom across. No, good. Because that would be an interesting rule break. Row 2, column 6 on the right. So take that as being there. So I'd have to have that there. Oh, sorry, there. Oh, right. So I have to make... I mean... So you are here. I need to extend you sort of down a bit. And what about like that? What about like that? Okay, I see what you're getting at now, though. So I think those are those main shapes. And then I think that's it. Those are the only shapes that I could do, because as soon as I touch a side, it stops working. I can't go back on myself like that. So those are the only 4 shapes that I can do with that. So it was a good thought, but not correct. Don't want to have to give up. Don't want to have to give up and wait for next week, but may have to. And what if I did include this as well? So that's an extra option, and then I could do that as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that is that shape if you flip it. Still haven't solved number 7 though. But does this count as having solved it? No, it doesn't. So still this one. Still this one to go. Come on, team. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 15, which is going to be the start of the next one, 16, 17, 18. Okay, that was a good shout. Because that's 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. But what if you take it down one further? Nah. I'm starting to see things. It does feel like it's going to be a left and a down, doesn't it? Oh no, but not like that. Without 2. Which I think was like that. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Because that'd be 1, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. Yeah, okay. It does feel like it's going to be like this. Not like that, though. Oh, no, I tell you what. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Oh, no, it might. No, it doesn't, because it will split that. That's not what I meant to do. 1 through 7. The terminology is wibbly wobbly bits. That's all that's going on. Feels like it must be there for me. and about the same. But then it all breaks. It all breaks. Come on, team. We can do this. And then I can go to bed. Because it does feel like this is the base and this is the base. Hence why I'm looking at it at a 45-degree angle. And so it would be more like that, wouldn't it? No, more like that. Try yours, but add 3. 8, 9. Okay. It's worth a try. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. 50. Nah, definitely that one. Definitely tried that one before. I missed 10. Ah, no, I've done it. 3v4. So I don't get the terminology there, but you do. So, okay, what if this is one of the bases somehow? Well, all the rules have been lovely, aside from this one. Yeah, then that doesn't. I'm sort of after this L shape. Oh, well, sorry to hear that. I've been having browser crashes recently as well. Chrome has been acting up quite a bit. It's either a Windows update or a Chrome update that's squandered things. Counting squares left to right, top to bottom, ignoring spaces, put... so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 into a stair shape. That gets a fanfare whenever I can find the right button. Yes, and actually, yes, of course it is, because it's sort of, yeah. Oh, that's really annoying. That's quite simple. Well, we've solved all of those, but we don't know why. They're topologically similar, but, you know, they're sort of topically... That is our rule. Unfortunately, it's going to come back to bite us. The rule is it's just kind of the same, absolutely. But we've solved that. So there we go. I'm going to call it there. We've now done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 49 regions. Gosh, that's not even a quarter, assuming that it's 7 by 7, because it told me there were 49. No, hang on, we've done that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 regions. Well, another 3 or 4 streams are in this at least.